Hello there, God bless you. Welcome to this video. My name is David, and today I would like to answer a very common question that many people have. Does God actually speak through dreams? Is that even possible? Or is everything just imagination, psychology, or other influences? Well, I want to answer that question by reading a verse which we can find in the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. I want to read one part once again and pay close attention. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh. So, what are you made of? Are you made of iron? Are you made of wood? Of course not. You're made of flesh, like everybody. So, God actually speaks to everybody in dreams. Do you believe that? Maybe you're thinking now, okay, um, this cannot be true because I never heard God. I never heard His voice. He never came to me. Hold on. Who says that He always speaks like that to everybody? Or well, it simply just does not work like that. But God, he can reveal himself that way. I remember when I was 17, I was close to becoming 18 at that time, and I once had a very vivid dream. And in that dream I saw lights, and they were like twisting, and they were very colorful and very harmonic. And during that dream, I also heard a voice, and this voice told me, David, I don't want you to do this and this and this and that. Like, for example, those people who do that, people of my age at that time. If you do that, I will turn my back against you. That voice said me that, like, really like this. And that marked me somehow. That was, how can I say, it stayed in me. I could not forget that. It stayed in me until today. And it still is in me today. And I believe that this was actually God speaking to me. This was actually God speaking to me because it was such a calm voice, such a lovely voice, but also very serious and very powerful. But somehow I was not scared. I felt peace. So for me, that was God. And believe it or not, because of that dream, I actually was saved from a lot of problems. From a lot of problems. Because where I grew up, with 18 people, they try all kinds of absurd ideas, and they regret it later. And God mentioned some of those absurd ideas in that dream. And I'm glad that I did not do anything wrong that He mentioned in there. But this was not the only occasion. God, He appeared also in other dreams to me. And guess what? He can do the same with you. He can do the same. I remember that approximately 1 year ago, I was going through a very difficult situation. And I remember that I was lying in my bed at one night, and I was speaking to God like I'm speaking to you right now. And I was sharing with him everything that was making me sad, everything that was depressing me, everything that was I will say stealing my peace, everything that was making me feel anxious. And I remember I was very sad at that night. I was literally crying, and I had that dream. And in that dream, God appeared to me, and he gave me the answer of why I was going through that. God, he can reveal himself. And let me tell you something. Before that, I was actually praying for 3 days to God and was saying to him, God, reveal yourself to me. This is a very powerful sentence. If you say to God, reveal yourself to me, believe me, he will reveal himself to you. This is maybe for people who are watching this video and they somehow do not believe that God exists. Let me tell you something. God is very real. He's much more real than we are. And if you want to experience God, speak such a prayer. Tell him, God, if you really exist, reveal yourself to me. He will reveal himself to you. And you will have an experience that will change your life. In the name of Jesus Christ, I want to declare, whoever is watching this video and whoever will speak that will have a vivid experience with God in the name of Jesus Christ. But God, as I said, he does not only reveal himself directly like that. No, sometimes you can have dreams, for example, in symbols, or I mean with symbols, with things from your day by day. This happened with Joseph in the Bible. If you do not know Joseph, he had many brothers and God made him a promise. And he used, for example, the sun, the moon. He used other things in the dream of Joseph to reveal to Joseph the promise that he has in life. And now you may be thinking, okay, David, but those people all believed in God. There was one man in the Bible, he did not believe in God at first. He was the Pharaoh of Egypt. And it's also in the story of Joseph. He had dreams that stole, how can I say, his peace of mind. And he was looking for the meaning of that dream. Has that ever happened to you, that you dreamed something and you wanted to know, what does that even mean? Let me tell you something. God can show you what that means. If you pray to him and if you ask him, he can reveal it to you. And he can reveal it in a lot of ways. In the form, for example, of a thought, in the form of something else, maybe another dream, or in form of an event. God can reveal it to you. And that Pharaoh, he was so engaged in finding that answer that Joseph, God actually gave him an ability to understand the dreams. And he told him the meaning of that dream. And God saved a nation, an entire nation, from famine, from starvation. So Listening God can save your life sometimes. It can save people around you. It has saved people around me. God is very real. God is very real. And if you ever dream something that steals your peace of mind, pray. Pray and ask God to cancel all plans of the evil, of the devil, and you will see God's intervention in your life. But as I said, God can reveal a lot of things. He can reveal good things, he can reveal bad things, because dreams are actually somehow God's voice, and all of us can dream. But not all dreams are from God. Some dreams are from your mind or are because of stress or whatever, but some dreams, they are from God, especially if they are vivid and if they feel very real. They are from God. I hope this video was a blessing. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, share it with your friends and family members, with people you love, and yes, leave a comment. Would be a pleasure if you maybe share some experiences that you had. Yes, feel free to leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and I see you in the next video.